Security is 30 seconds away. The baby is dying. The monitors are flatlined. The doctors have already said goodbye. In Elena's hand is an amber bottle, an illegal remedy that could save his life or send her to prison. She has to decide. Right now. What happened in the next 60 seconds became a national scandal that forced a billionaire to choose between his reputation and the impossible truth. Hit subscribe because you need to see where this goes. Trust me. Let's rewind to 24 hours earlier. Elena Carter's phone rang while she was folding Rebecca Sullivan's laundry. Cedars-Sinai Hospital. Emergency with Mrs. Sullivan's delivery. Come now. She ran. The hospital was chaos. Blood on floors. Nurses sprinting. Alarms screaming. Marcus Sullivan stood frozen outside the delivery room. A surgeon approached. Mr. Sullivan, I'm sorry. We couldn't save her. Rebecca was dead. But it got worse. Your son is premature. 26 weeks. You need to see him. Inside the NICU was the smallest human Elena had ever seen. Ethan. 2 pounds. Translucent skin. More tubes than baby. The doctor handed Marcus a clipboard. Sign for emergency interventions. Marcus's hand shook. Is he going to die? The pause said everything. We're doing what we can. Marcus signed, looked at his son for 10 seconds, and walked out of the hospital. Elena stayed. For 3 weeks, Marcus lived 2 separate lives. Billionaire CEO during the day. Approving deals. Donating hospital wings. Absent father at night. Hovering outside the NICU glass for seconds before running. He threw money at the problem. Specialists from Europe. Experimental treatments. Everything except what Ethan needed. Him. Elena lived at that hospital. Every night. Humming to Ethan. Documenting everything in a notebook. 2 a.m., squeezed my finger. 4 a.m., eyes opened. 6 a.m., heart rate steady. Proof someone cared. One night Marcus watched from behind a column. Saw Elena whisper, "You're stronger than they know, warrior." He left before he could break. Week 3. A doctor pulled Marcus aside. We need to discuss realistic expectations. Even if he survives, severe brain damage is likely. Translation: give up. 2 days later, they told Elena the same thing. We're considering comfort measures instead of aggressive treatment. Elena's blood froze. You're letting him die. We're preventing suffering. She left before they saw her cry. In the bathroom, Elena sobbed. Then 2 nurses walked in. That housekeeper still won't accept reality. False hope is cruel. Elena froze in the stall. After they left, she reached into her bag. A yellowed card fell out. Her grandmother's recipe. Handwritten. Eucalyptus oil. Ginger. Castor oil. Camphor. For breath too shallow. Use with love. Some things only faith can reach. Her grandmother had saved babies doctors gave up on. Elena stared at the card. This was illegal. Insane. Career-ending. But Ethan was dying and everyone had quit. She made a decision. Elena drove to the Sullivan mansion. Tore through her bedroom. Found the amber bottle her grandmother made years ago. She clutched it to her chest. This could save him. Or destroy her. She drove back. At the hospital, Nurse Ramirez blocked her path. Visiting hours are over. Please. 5 minutes. Ramirez studied her face. Saw everything underneath. You'll get me fired. I know. But he's dying. Ramirez stepped aside. 5 minutes. Go. 9:47 p.m. The alarm shrieked. Code blue. NICU Bay 4. Ethan was crashing. Oxygen plummeting. Lips turning blue. Doctors swarmed. Marcus was dragged from the hallway. We're losing him. Last intervention. What does that mean? Marcus shouted. If this doesn't work, I'm sorry. They tried everything. Epinephrine. Intubation. Compressions. Then the flatline. One long tone. Doctors stepped back. Sometimes the body can't fight anymore. Lights dimmed. Nurses left. We'll give you time with him. Marcus sat frozen. Elena stood in the corner. Heart pounding. She slipped out. Got the bottle. Came back. The NICU was dark. Just Marcus and his dying son. Elena moved fast, unscrewed the bottle, mixed it with oil, warmed it, reached into the incubator. High warrior, Elena's here. Her hands moved in circles. Chest, arms, feet, ancient rhythm, whispered prayer. Marcus saw her. Elena, stop. What are you? The monitor flickered. One blip, then another. Heart rate rising, oxygen climbing. Marcus froze. What is that? Just a little help. He's doing the rest. They watched the numbers climb. Slow, impossible, but real. By morning, Elena sat across from 3 hospital administrators. You administered an unapproved substance without authorization. We're removing you and filing reports. Her world ended. The door opened. Marcus walked in. Mr. Sullivan, we need your approval to proceed with her removal. Silence. Then, did she hurt him? Well, no, but his vitals improved. Yes or no? We can't correlate. Yes or no? Yes. Marcus looked at Elena, then back at them. No. I'm sorry. You want me to fire the woman who saved my son? While I was hiding. Mr. Sullivan. She stays. Not as a visitor. As family. Legal godparent. Medical proxy. Make it happen. That's not protocol. Then change the protocol. Or deal with my lawyers. Your choice. Silence. They drafted the paperwork. Elena couldn't breathe. Marcus had chosen her. The story leaked in 48 hours. The internet exploded. Reporters camped outside. Marcus's board demanded answers. Rebecca's parents called screaming. His PR team presented a statement. Clean. Safe. Blamed Elena. Member of household staff acted without authorization. Marcus stared at it. Just read it, his manager said. Protects you. Marcus thought about Elena at 3 a.m., humming to his son, refusing to quit. He tore the statement in half. No, sir. I'm telling the truth. The press conference was packed. Marcus stepped to the podium, set down the prepared statement, and spoke from the heart. 3 months ago, my wife died. My son was born dying. For weeks, I couldn't look at him. Cameras clicked. Elena showed up every night, sang to him, believed when I couldn't. His voice cracked. When doctors said he was dying, she used her grandmother's remedy, without permission, against protocol. Murmurs erupted, and my son's vitals improved. The doctors call it noise. I call it a miracle. He leaned forward. Elena Carter saved my son's life. She's not my employee. She's family. Silence. If you have a problem with that, take it up with me. He walked off. The world went insane. 6 months later, a house on a hill, sunlight everywhere. Ethan toddled across the lawn, laughing, alive, thriving, a small scar on his chest, a slight wheeze in winter, but alive. Marcus watched from the porch. No phone, just watching his son. Everything had changed. Elena knelt in the grass with Ethan, planting a tree. This one's for the ladies who loved you before you could breathe. Rebecca and her grandmother, side by side on the mantle. Marcus joined them, kneeled in the dirt. Think it'll grow tall? If he stops eating the leaves. Ethan shrieked with joy. Marcus laughed. Real, deep, free. As the sun set, Ethan stumbled into Marcus's lap, clutching a crumpled page from Elena's notebook, where she'd written his name over and over. He held it up proudly, then clear as day. My fam-ly. Elena's breath caught. Marcus's eyes stung, not with grief, with something earned. As the California sky burned gold, Marcus looked at his son and the woman who saved him. The miracle wasn't just survival. It was 3 broken people becoming whole. Stories like this prove love is stronger than protocol. If this moved you, subscribe now. We bring you real stories of impossible hope. Comment where you're watching from and whether you'd have made Elena's choice. Hit that like button. And remember, sometimes the most powerful medicine isn't in a prescription. It's in refusing to let go. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.